Welcome back, Curry Crew. We are back after a small little break that we had, and today's recipe is gonna be one that you're gonna love. So today we're gonna be making a delicious paneer, naanini, or a sandwich, whatever you wanna call it, but it's gonna be out of this world. So I'm not gonna delay this video any further. Let's jump straight into our recipe. Before we do that, I do have to make one small announcement. We have officially crossed 800 subscribers. We are on the road to 1,000. So if you found this video without subscribing, that is awesome. But why don't you just go down there, click subscribe, so for future videos, you don't have to search that hard. You can find us every time we post a new video. Boom, it'll be right there on your home page. So make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And now to our recipe. So guys, step one will be to make our chili paneer. So first, we're gonna take a bowl, and into this, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Then, we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And last but not least, we're gonna add in a pinch of salt for, flavor purposes. Now, we're gonna slowly add in a bit of water at a time until we reach the right consistency. So we're basically making a batter for our paneer so that when we fry it up, it's gonna be nice and crispy. Now, you want something that resembles the consistency of melted ice cream. So here you can see our batter is pretty much done. So now that it's done, set it aside so we can work on our paneer. So into a large bowl, take about 250 grams or about 1 cup of cubed paneer. And then into this, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and now mix. This cornstarch should coat all of the paneer evenly, and this will remove any excess moisture that is on your paneer and will ensure that the batter coats the paneer properly, resulting in a delicious and crispy paneer cubes. Once your paneer is evenly coated with the cornstarch, add in the batter from earlier, and once again, mix until all of the paneer is evenly coated with the batter. Meanwhile, on the side, we have a shallow pan with oil that is heating up so that we can fry up our paneer. Once your paneer is coated in the batter, take a small drop of the batter and drop it into the oil, and if it sizzles and floats, your oil is hot enough and ready to go. If it sizzles but sinks, then wait a minute and then proceed. Once your oil is ready, take your paneer and drop it in 4 to 5 pieces at a time, and then just let it cook for a minute or so. Now, this part is key. You do not want to touch your paneer, or you don't want to mix it while it's in the oil when you first put it in, because you want to make sure that your paneer cooks a bit before you stir it, or else the batter is going to fall off the paneer. Let the outside of the paneer cook for a minute or so, then you can stir and check on it. Once your paneer is nice and golden on the outside, you can remove it from the oil and place it on a dish with a paper towel, and then continue frying up the rest of your paneer. Once all of the paneer is done frying, we can move on to making our gravy. So step 1, take a pan, and into this we're going to add in a tablespoon of oil and allow it to heat up. Once your oil is hot enough, into this we're going to add in a 1-inch piece of ginger, finely chopped, 4 to 5 cloves of garlic, finely chopped, and 2 chopped green onions or scallions. Give it all a nice mix, and then we're just going to quickly saute them until they're nice and aromatic and golden. Also, meanwhile, into this we're also going to add in 2 chopped dried red chilies, and of course, since this is called chili paneer, we have to bring the spice. So give it all a nice mix, and saute. And then once they're nicely cooked, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of red chili sauce, and last but not least, 1 tablespoon of a sweet chili sauce. Give it all a nice mix until well combined. Now, I'm a huge fan of fusion foods, and I think Indian Chinese has to be at the top of that list for me because it has such a great balance of spices and flavors from like the Indian side of it, while also combining a few original Chinese dish ideas. Although no need to ask for this next time you go into a Chinese restaurant because they'll have no idea what chili paneer is. Next, we're gonna add in a teaspoon of ketchup, just add a tiny bit to give it a little bit of sweetness and tang. And now give it another mix, and then just add in a splash of water. We're gonna add in about 2 to 3 tablespoons worth, and then we're gonna just quickly mix it before we add in 1 cup of chopped bell peppers or capsicum and half of an onion that is also nicely chopped. Give it all a nice mix until our veggies are evenly coated with our gravy. We don't want to cook our veggies for too long or else they will lose their crunch, and we don't want that. So after a minute or so, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of cornstarch slurry, which is basically a teaspoon of cornstarch dissolved in 2 to 3 teaspoons of water. This is gonna help you thicken your gravy because since we're making a sandwich, we don't want our gravy to be too liquidy. However, if you're gonna be eating your chili paneer with like rice or noodles and you want extra gravy, then you can skip this part. Give it a quick mix and then add in our fried paneer from earlier, and now give it all a nice mix so that our paneer can become coated in the gravy. You can also turn off the stove at this point because we don't want to cook our paneer for too long or else it's going to become too soggy and mushy. So once that's done and your paneer is evenly coated, your chili paneer is pretty much done. So you can set it aside on the side and we are going to start assembling our naan sandwich. So take one naan and you're just going to heat it up slightly on a stove. You can also use pita bread, flat bread, any type of bread that you want to make your sandwich. Now, once your naan is done heating up, we're gonna cut it into 4 pieces, and now we're ready to assemble. So on one piece of naan, you're gonna first grate some cheese. I'm using an Indian Amul cheese. However, you can also use pepper jack, cheddar, whatever it is that you wanna use. Next, you're gonna top it up with our chili paneer that we made. And I'm also gonna add in some fresh onions. Again, this part's optional. You don't have to if you don't want to. Last but not least, we can never go wrong with more cheese. So that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing here, shredding some more cheese on top. Now, finally, we're gonna top it with the other piece of naan, and we're gonna place it onto the pan for about a minute or so, or until some of the cheese melts. Side note, whoever is trying naan for the first time, or if you're going to the store to buy naan, don't say you want naan bread or like whoever says naan bread. Like that's like a pet peeve of mine. Naan bread, like naan itself is a type of bread. You don't have to say naan bread. It's just naan. But anyways, back to the recipe. Once our cheese is melted, we can take our sandwich off the stove and it's pretty much ready for us to dig in. I am gonna make one more sandwich right now. However, as you guys can see right here, here is our final dish. It looks amazing. It smells absolutely amazing. I wish we had smell-o-vision so that you guys could smell it through your screens. However, unfortunately, you're just gonna have to make it for yourself to see how amazing it smells. However, I am ready to dig in because it looks so good. My mouth is watering. So I can't wait anymore, guys. Let's dig in. So guys, here is our final dish. It smells so good and I can't wait to dig in. It looks amazing with the cheese, the onions, the paneer, and everything inside. So I am not gonna delay it any further. I need to take a bite because I'm so excited to taste this. So here it goes. Oh my God, guys. I'm at a loss for words. It is so good. My mouth is exploding with so many different flavors because you have the sweet, the spicy, the tangy, the savory. Everything's combining to form this amazing like flavor symphony in my mouth. So you guys definitely need to try this out for yourselves at home because you're gonna fall in love just like I just did. So try it out, let us know how it turns out for you, and keep on cooking.